Yo guys, what is going on? It's Fen here again. So we are playing DayZ today, and I finally bought DayZ, which I shouldn't have really because I just found out my brother has the armor and the armor expansion, so I could have just borrowed his and actually got the DayZ mod for free, of course, and played it. So I kind of wasted a bit of money there, but hopefully we can play together. I was actually lucky enough to find a few tents in the forest. Now I started on the beach. I struggled for about 10 minutes trying to figure out controls. You know, double tapping Alt doesn't help because you go into the camera move mode where you're trying to run forward, you turn your mouse and whatnot, or you use your A and D keys to turn and nothing happens. You kind of freak out, you're like stuck in the forward position, and that's because you're in camera move mode. So double tap Alt again and you'll come out of that, which then you can actually turn your character. Now I know a lot of you guys are shouting at the screen right now to take specific things in this tent, but I was new to DayZ and I'm raiding somebody's tent, so I don't really want to stick around here, and you know, people are dying and I see it on the kill feed and stuff like that, and I'm really like, should I really be around here raiding people's tents? Because I'm not sure if them around here or if they're, you know, not even online. Because this is quite far out. This is like in the middle of nowhere, really, from what I can tell. I started off on the beach. I ran near some road and railway tracks a good distance, and then I cut through some forest and I found this part. So I was literally playing the game for about 5 minutes before I actually stumbled upon this and actually got some really cool items. So, you know, I took the obvious stuff like a map, binoculars, some food, some drink, that type of stuff, and of course some weapons. So I'm extremely happy that I got some weapons, but I kid you not, 2 hours running around this forest. I was literally just running around the forest like Rambo, just waiting for people to come at me, and no zombies, no people, no nothing. I was all on my lonesome in the forest, and it was kind of a drag actually, because my first experience for DayZ, and I'm lost in a forest trying to find civilization. Now, of course, my main goal was to find a road, because road obviously leads to civilization. So I was kind of, I don't know what my thought process was. I was just heading in specific directions. I'm not sure if it was north, east, or south, or west, or whatever. So I was just basically randomly running in my specific direction that I wanted to go in, that I thought that could hold some civilization. So I kept on running through forest, and shortly after I found more tents, and this camp has about 8 tents, so extremely populated. I do believe someone has been here before, because a lot of the tents have actually been raided, or items being taken out. So not knowing that, I was actually just being a bit cautious, running around and trying not to get flanked, or trying to flank people who were hiding in these trees, these pine trees. And I've seen it in a lot of videos where people just hide in trees and whatnot and wait for people to run past, and then they pop out and shoot them and kill them. Now, I'm very new to DayZ. I've been playing for like a day, so you know, people will generally focus on people who are new, and they're obviously bandits. Or there'll be people who, you know, don't want to kill people, but if they get too close to their position, then they'll kill them. So I, you know, have all this in my mind playing the game. I kind of know, in a way, what to do and what not to do. Like when I'm running through open fields, I'm always zigzagging regardless if anyone's there or not, just to make it a harder shot. Obviously never staying still for too long. And rolling around on the floor is always fun. So I'm just testing out keys basically with DayZ, because there is a lot of them. I do like the third person view a lot. The first person view feels, I don't know, it's very chunky when you're actually moving around on the floor. I don't think it would be that bouncy, if you like, because your head can stay relatively still when moving. So I was zooming in at that thing because I thought it was a trap or something, because it was kind of sticking out, but it's just graphics. And as you can see, I'm trying to figure out, is there anything in this tent? And from watching other videos, I know if there's no number on the left hand side, it means there's nothing there for you to take. However, if there's something on the right hand side, that's what you have. So as you can see, there's some rounds here, AK rounds, 5 R&D rounds. You know, I'm not really good with guns, so all this is gibberish to me. A G17 round, no idea what that is. Maybe it's a handgun, a G17, Call of Duty, G17. I used to own with them beasts. Anyways, so I'm trying to just look for guns because, or the thing I was looking and hoping for is a GPS so I can actually find out where the hell I was. So I can actually move and head to civilization. Because I've got a map and I just need a GPS to see exactly where I was and what direction I needed to head in. So here I'm running down and finding quite a lot of tents. And again, nothing really in these tents, but these tents down the bottom, I like, because they've got some really good stuff in. And you will see any second now that in here we have, when I can actually open it, there we go. Look at all them beasts. We've got an AS-50, a DMR, you know, FN FAL, and a load of other guns. Now, snipers are really powerful in the game that I've seen so far. And the DMR I've seen used a lot, so that's why I took the DMR. But I assume something else on there would probably be better, like the AS-50 perhaps. I thought that would be quite a good option, but I don't know what it is really. So, and there's a lot of stuff in that tent as well that I could have gone through, but again, I don't know whose this is, if they're around or not. As you can see, this one's got 22 cooked meat, which is pretty nice. Got some water bottles, just tons of stuff. Now, the things that I was struggling with is putting items into my backpack. I don't know how to transfer items from my main inventory into my backpack. So if anyone knows, can you guys let me know? Because I really don't know. I'm very new to the game, so any help would be grateful. Now, that being said, if anyone wants to actually play with me on DayZ, I'm from the UK, of course, so playing DayZ at night is horrible without night vision goggles. Honest to God, you cannot see anything unless you turn your gamma up fully, but then it just ruins the actual look of the game, so recording would be very difficult. So it's got to be on a day server, so something, of course, through the day. So if anyone wants to play with me, then by all means let me know in the comments, and we can go on Skype, we can chat, or we can go on TeamSpeak if you don't want to go on Skype, and we can basically just chat and you can teach me the ways of DayZ. So here we actually found civilization, finally, and the few things I know is if the zombies are around, then people are in the city or town or whatever it is. I can't find any at the minute, but I don't want to go in there alone. I want someone to go in with me. So if anyone wants to play with me, then leave a comment. And I hope you enjoyed this episode, guys. My first ever gameplay of DayZ. Thanks for watching, and I will catch you in the next episode. Peace.